So, like you don't give them painful memory, or you don't give them, like bad memories about, like I have to wait for something and I have to wait forever. So this is the thing. Yeah. And this is what I found out when I was doing with my student. Yeah. And then I will give them a solution. Okay, now you see that image in your subconscious. You know how it works now. You know why you procrastinate now, right? So do a list for yourself, do a to-do list for yourself, do something fun, incorporate to your to-do list, not just goal, because
Mhm. Mhm.
because this is something, because so it is also the behavior. Okay, so you don't get the attention from your parents, right? From since you were young, right? When yeah, so they keep denying you, so you have to do something to get their attention, like something, maybe not this naughty thing, like doing something that get their attention to, or to please them. This is where the people pleasing coming from. So you have to
Yeah. Yeah.
please them or have to prove them. And then in your mind, you
Mm.
you you always have like, oh, you always be like, okay, I will have a list, these lists that I will have to finish, so I can be rate, so I can prove it to my parents, so I can get attention from my parents. And so it also causing a behavior when you are an adult now, that okay, when you have a to-do list, it's always like something great. It's not like, oh, I go to the spa, I have time for myself. No, 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 not that. Okay. It's just like something like, oh, today I have to do this for the clients, or for my parents, or for my family, or for my husband, or for my kids, or I have to like something just related to career and work, not for pleasure, not for joy. So the solution for my students is putting fun activities in your to-do list, in your schedule, instead of having 10 out of 10 related to career or job. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I hope you
Okay, that's
understand,
interesting.
because it's a
Yeah.
whole
Yeah.
process. And then I have
Sure. Sure.
another technique, is going back to your inner child as well. So you see that image in your subconscious. Now think about it. Okay. Say it to yourself. Put your hands in your heart. I'm so sorry that you were that little girl being denied by your parents. Give love to your little self. So this is something regarding the subconscious work as well. So I have tons of tools, so many tools. Yeah, yeah.
You know,
So I
it's
hope
quite
that.
interesting when I listen to you. Sorry to interrupt you there. I was just thinking, when people think I'm going to take a course on how to, begin this new career, um, uh, probably 99% are not thinking that I'm going to do a deep dive into my own personal psychology and dig deep and find where I was maybe some kind of trauma in my past that affects the way I go about my life or go about
Mm,
my work now. So I find that actually very fascinating, because when I was thinking about your course, I wasn't thinking so much about you have a section within it
uh-huh.
focused entirely on your looking back into your childhood, for example, and finding out the root causes that are affecting how you perform nowadays. But it makes sense, and it's something that actually for Vietnamese people most of the time is very difficult to do, because
Yeah.
as a culture we're taught to kind of the term in America is suck it up, right? Which is don't talk about your problems. I don't want to hear it. It's more so comfortable in the West to do so.